everybody knows how to spin the wheel. We're talking about the biggest game ever played.
No whammies, and stop.
Oh no! My first spin, look at that. Oh, whoa, no, I'm looking at the wrong arrow. How do you do this show?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Wheel Selection Show for our mystery tournament going down this Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're familiar with that, then you know how it works. And if you're not as familiar, then how it works is we just usually the weekend before, me and Austin, and sometimes a special guest we have today, we spin the wheel and whatever movies pop up, we just have some fun. Throw out a quick couple comments, you know, like maybe some prediction as to whose list it might be on, or a quick little thing, and then we try to move fairly quick, like it'll be well under an hour, and then it'll be a little preview of what's to come on Tuesday. It's also to show you that it is totally random, so it is a mystery to us. It's a mystery to everyone. We don't know what's going to be on air until we spin it. So it should be fun. But I'm joined by a couple of guests. We have Austin, Pez, Howell. How's it going?
Yeah, it's been a long day, and the night's not over yet because I got 2 more shows later tonight as well. So first of 3 tonight, but we'll get it done, and so I can make this bracket because I need some movies to make a bracket with.
Yeah, and I know me and you just finished a workout. I don't normally stretch as much as I do. I'm trying to stretch more. I've literally stretched more than I ever have in my entire life, like, because I'm not flexible. So I've been trying to do more that I need to. So yeah, But we also have Malcolm. How's it going, Malcolm?
Going good. It's one of those ones, like, as I was saying to Austin earlier, like, a lot of times I wake up and you're either halfway through it, or but this first time I actually woke up in time to actually be there the whole thing.
Sure.
Nice. Yeah.
So you could just hang out with us and help us figure out whose movies are whose, maybe. We'll speculate as we spin the wheel, as Jacob helped us do.
Because as of right now, we still have 1,438 movies on the list, but that's
just a little bit.
Just a few.
Because we did after the 128, those are now eligible, so I added those, and once everyone does, and after the 128, they will be able to have theirs on there as well, which Austin will do his Fridays. So next month he'll have his movies on there. So you can see that the wheel just looks like a big giant blur. I have it here on my phone.
Just blur. One big blob of wheel.
Yeah. But that's really all there is to it. So, and also, if you stick around to the end of this thing, we are going to be spinning the wheel for the Wheel of Movies, which will be our 1 hour deep dive on Wednesday. So we'll be doing that at the end of the show. So stick around for that if you want.
Hey, Alec Miller,
see what's
in. How's it going, Alec? Of course, Brian Nussbaum.
Hey,
how's it going? All right.
What's up, guys?
Oliver's shown up in one of those tournaments already, or 2 of them, something like that. Yeah. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. That was fun.
And Brian, we have his Seen and Heard movie trivia tournament episode coming up Thursday, and then Alec, you'll be on the next group, like literally right after that, so we'll be hitting you up for that too. So yeah, just watch for that within the next like a week or 2. So yeah, but I mean, we'll just.
Jordan's got his lady helper on the wheel who says it kindly out loud for us so we can write it down.
Yeah.
And then what it is we'll get a movie. Sometimes we get duplicates. If we get a duplicate, he just skips and spins it again because, obviously multiple people have stuff like Back to the Future or Jurassic Park on the list, so they're on there multiple times, not just once. But if we spin it once, it's not going to be on the tournament twice. Like, once it's spun and done, if it pops up.
Yeah. So the super, super popular movies you'll see in like multiple mystery tournaments, that kind of thing. And we tried having the wheel on screen, but with this many movies, it just
glitches out and freezes, and it's it's impossible. It's just impossible. We tried.
It totally froze everything up. So I have it on my phone, and I'll show them to the screen when I spin. So let's go ahead. If you're ready to write them down, Austin.
I'm ready to write them down. Let's go.
All right. Sounds good. You can hear it there, just clicking away.
105, Ed Wood.
The Ed Wood.
Okay.
There There it is.
Yeah,
So.
all right. Ed Wood recently won our Johnny Depp tournament, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Yeah.
it's now a tournament winner.
And for some reason, so looking up some information about the movie the other day, I didn't realize Ed Wood is like an early '90s movie. Was it '93 or '4 or something
94.
like that?
Yeah, 94.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like for some reason, I had no idea about that. I don't know why. Looking up some stuff about Tim Burton, and I just like
because
I
it feels
realized that.
timeless, filled in black and white and and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, that's probably a Jacob Barber one, I would say. But
It's also mine on my 128 as well. So yeah, it's I'm a
Okay.
big fan of that movie also.
yeah, and if you guys have any thoughts, Malcolm, anytime you can just chime in
chime
whenever
in.
you want.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna go to the next.
Let's see.
15. E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
E.T.
E.T. All right.
Okay, there you go.
Lynn doesn't want to
Probably
focus
so many
very well,
that
but
could be on.
so, yeah,
That's okay. I mean, we the lady said what it was, so if it doesn't focus, that's
Yeah.
fine. No worries.
Yeah, and an E.T. I don't know who's list it might
Brian's,
be
I
on,
think.
but
Brian.
yeah, probably. But it's my favorite movie score of all
Mhm.
time. I love that score. So
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to number
One day I've been
3.
telling Jordan. One day I'm going to go back and look at Brian's 128 again and call his
Kingsman,
bluff.
The Secret Service.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because he says everything's on there. But that
Oh,
one, if you
boy.
didn't hear it, that was Kingsman, the Secret
Kingsman's-
Service. So.
So yeah, always a favorite on tournament fights and
Yeah.
on there multiple times on
Yeah.
multiple lists. Yeah,
Yeah, I know there was definitely on mine.
it's on mine as well. I
And it's
think
on mine too,
Jordan.
yeah.
Jordan's, yeah, it's on there multiple
Yep.
times. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm. Yeah, it's
And then each time
that's what I figured.
I make sure I remove it from the list so it doesn't come up again unless someone has it on there more than once, which I think Kingsman.
Well, I
is
mean,
on
Kingsman
more than
is
once.
Kingsman's-
like the
Well,
idea.
I think we've already had it on 2 or 3 mystery tournaments as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's like Jurassic
Midsommar.
Park.
All
Midsommar. That's another one that's popped up a lot
Midsommar?
on multi.
Yeah.
That's on your list, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it's on my list also. So
There you go. Yeah.
Well, it's there. It doesn't always want to focus, but I mean,
Right.
we heard it.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
All right.
Midsommar.
Midsommar. All right. There we go.
122. 1408.
1408 is what that is.
Oh, 1408. Okay.
Yeah,
1408.
Yeah, it just reads it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Long-
1408.
Like thing of numbers there. So
Right.
so,
Exactly.
yeah.
I think that's one of that might be one of mine actually. I'm a big fan of 1408. I'd have to
I am
know
too,
what the name-
but it's not on my list quite. So yeah, but
Yeah, I mean,
I do like
I quite like it. I don't think it's on mine either.
yeah, it might
Yeah.
be.
I could just
I
imagine
can't
them doing a
remember.
remake and calling it 1,408.
Yeah, 1,408.
yeah, right, yeah, right. It did like spell it out on the poster.
Yeah, it could be a Steven pick as well. Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
in that movie. I defend that movie a lot. I think it's one of the better
75.
PG-13.
Searching.
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 All right.
Yeah.
No, it's
That
on
was on my
Richie's.
list for sure.
It's on your list, on Richie's list as well. I know it's popped up
Yeah.
in the tournament too. It's a previous
there.
tournament
Oh,
winner.
there you go.
Yeah.
We get it closer. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that might
All right.
actually be about the time that the players I had it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what numbers on mine.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
30. Tropic Thunder.
Got Tropic
Thunder.
Thunder. So
Definitely not mine.
No, not mine either, but a couple
it's not
people.
on my list, but I do really like it though.
Yeah,
My-
it's a good movie.
Some reason I thought it was a Jacob one, but I'm not sure. He's in the chat, so I'm not sure.
I don't think it's Jacob's because we had it on we did it on our blind ranking show and he didn't rank it super high. So
Oh, okay.
I mean,
then it's probably not his then.
yeah.
It's possibly JPO.
JPO's, yeah, that's
yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
Probably. All right.
Tropic Thunder will also be on our Ben Stiller Jack Black tournament in
Yeah.
a week and a half.
27. End of watch.
At the end of watch,
Yeah,
which I'm
that
a
might
big
be
fan of.
yeah. That's that might be a Henry one actually from way back on his episode.
Oh yeah, because
He used to be a big fan of End of Watch. That was in his top 10 at one point.
oh yeah, and end of watch as far as found footage movies go, I have it near the top for found footage. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Oh, yes, for some reason I always confuse that for the Ben Stiller movie that's just called The Watch.
The Watch.
Oh yeah,
No.
the Watch.
Well, The Watch was called Neighborhood Watch at one point, and the George Zimmerman thing happened with the kid with the Trayvon Martin thing, and like he was on the Neighborhood Watch, and it could happen around the same time. And they changed the title to The Watch. Yeah,
The Watch,
so
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, I mean,
I appreciate-
Brian said it could be Richie as well. But,
Maybe
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, maybe.
I know
But
he
yeah.
likes it.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate Alec Miller's comment for Tropic Thunder. I don't read the script; the script reads me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some pretty great lines in that movie. But
All right. Number
there
9.
you go. Number 9,
46. Dodgeball 2004.
Dodgeball.
Speaking of Ben Stiller, there's another Ben
Yeah.
Stiller movie. All right.
There it is, Dodgeball. All right.
Dodgeball came close to winning tournaments recently, right? So
Yeah, and that one,
it's-
I actually
yeah,
think
didn't quite.
that it's in my top 64. I'm pretty sure. I'm a big Ben Stiller fan. So.
It came close, but Anchorman took it down. And
right.
became a 2-time winner in 1 week. So yeah,
Anchorman that also has Ben Stiller for a little bit, and like a brief
for the fight scene, yeah,
Yeah.
He's the Spanish Anchorman.
yeah.
Let's see whether or not I have to use that one for the tournament. or not.
85. Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
All
Not on
right.
mine, so I don't know.
No.
I mean, I like the movie. I don't think.
Yeah, not on mine either.
That could be Steven. Sometimes he has like weird rom coms he likes. I don't know, or maybe JPO. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure JPO likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Big Steve Carell fan. All right.
6. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
That's on my
Okay.
list. So,
All right, Day in the Neighborhood.
because I'm
Okay.
a huge Mr. Rogers fan. I grew up watching as a kid, like every day. I went and saw the documentary in theaters. I cried, all of that. So,
Mhm.
I don't have it rated that high. So, someone also might have it on their list too. Maybe Brian or something.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
with Crazy Stupid Love, I think it's specific. That one specifically was Jacobs because he put specifically from his list. So,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
might that placing might be weird. Jacob.
And then
He
Brian also has it on his
Brian
list,
also
and-
says again. I'm going through your episode, Brian. Again, I swear, I'm gonna do it one day when I'm off, and I'm gonna write down all these again, and I'm gonna fact check all these.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
believe you. You say every movie's in here. I love you, Brian, but
yeah.
they say every movie's in your 128 on your list. I don't know.
Yeah,
I swear
right.
you've said it 200 times. I'm just gonna check.
Warrior.
Warrior.
All right,
So
always
that's gonna be on like.
it's on
multiple
several
lists, I
people's
imagine.
lists. Yeah, that's on
Yeah.
JPO's. I think
Mine.
that's Malcolm. Yeah, it's on
All right,
multiple
Jacob.
people's
I
lists.
imagine. Yeah.
It's a tournament favorite as well. Yeah, it usually makes it pretty.
Because
fun.
sometimes it'll say remove all instances, and that means that it's like there's multiple.
Yeah, there's
others,
multiple
remove the one.
instances still on the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's a great movie. I think it's like that would be one that's like right after the 128. It's like right on the edge of that one. So.
Right.
106. The D Train.
The D Train. That's the Jack Black and James Marsden movie where they're like a gay couple or something like that. So I don't know who has that. I
The
feel like
D-Train.
that.
I don't even know what that is.
I know what it is. It came out in 2015 because I worked at a movie theater, or maybe 2016, something like that. But like I remember, like none of us wanted to see it because it was really weird and awkward. A lot of like.
So I guess that
like
one will
gay
also be on
sex and stuff.
the Jack Black Ben Stiller tournament because it's a Jack Black
Yeah.
movie. Possibly.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And I do actually think I remember it. I've seen it on Brian's list. Yeah. Like
It's,
one of-
it says that one of his alternates that we see because we
Yeah.
all submitted 20 alternates as well to throw in there.
yeah.
So sometimes we get those goofy alternates we threw in there.
Got some wild cards.
Mm-hmm.
19. Almost Famous.
Almost Famous. That's
That's a
Steven one.
Steven Shepard. That's his favorite movie of all time. So
Yeah.
definitely.
There you go.
All right.
Almost Famous.
Mhm.
All right.
But somehow I don't think that specific instance is Stevens, unless it's.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's
like
interesting
Yancey
though,
of
Malcolm.
Allen maybe had it.
When
on his list.
I sent Jordan my 128 initially, I randomized it, so I didn't have it in specific 1 through
Yeah.
128 order. So mine have like numbers on there, but they're not specifically in order.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Apparently, the D Train is free to watch on Tubi.
64.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aladdin.
nice. With Aladdin on there, so
Oh,
that's
there
going to be
you
a
go.
Brian one for
That's
sure.
a
That's his
Brian.
favorite movie. So
It could
Yeah.
also be a Jacob.
yeah, I
Yeah.
could be Jacob too. Yeah.
Right. Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they mean the animated one too. In this.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody put the
Yeah.
2019 one on their list. That's
No.
right. Yeah.
I mean, the movie's not terrible, but I don't think it's gonna make anyone's list.
19. Back to the Future.
There it is.
Well, that's on
Yeah.
everybody's list.
It's
pretty
on
much.
everyone's list, so
Yeah.
it's
It's been on every mystery tournament so far.
I think so. It's like that and
Maybe.
Jurassic. I swear, Malcolm,
Yeah.
that and Jurassic Park have been on every mystery tournament because they're because
And
both
also
of them
Pulp
are
Fiction,
on,
I think too. That's
and
another
Pulp
one.
Fiction, yeah, because all
Yeah.
those are on the wheel like 15 times, so they just pop
Yeah.
up all the time. Yeah, so it just happens
Yep, it'll be there until the
until the end of time. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
34. Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, that's on my list for sure.
That's on my
Probably
list as
on
well.
Yours
Yep.
on
It's on
JPO's, Brian's, all that.
it might even be on Jacob. That's one of the. That's his. I think that's his favorite Sandler because
Yeah,
he doesn't
yeah.
like Billy Madison, but he likes Happy Gilmore. He
Right.
put it. He put it at number 1 on our blind mystery on our blind ranking tournament, or not tournament, our blind ranking show on a podcast about movies last week. So
Yeah, I think
ranked
you
it pretty high.
said something like that in the chat for tomorrow's rankings. So.
yeah, I know. I'm shocked as well, Jacob, that Back to the Future shows up once again in one
Shocked,
of these
yeah.
tournaments. I know.
Gee, yeah. Well, we'll see if Billy Madison shows up because that one does show up a lot, despite like it's like a love-hate kind of thing
yeah, right.
in this community. So we'll
All
see.
right, number 18.
All right.
9. Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour 2. I believe that's on my after the 128, so it could be that maybe because I just added mine onto the list.
Okay.
So yeah. So Rush Hour 2, I like that better than the first one. So
Yeah, I don't think anyone's actually had it in the 128 yet.
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
8. Liar Liar.
Liar Liar. I know it's on Brian's list for sure.
Yes.
Probably other lists too.
Yeah, that might be my favorite Jim Carrey movie. I just
Yeah.
overall for
Good.
laugh's sake, like as far as just laughs per minute, I think that one's damn funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Classic. All right.
They filmed a wrestling scene that never didn't make the movie because it didn't make sense in the movie.
Oh, really?
You see pictures of it
35.
online. Yeah,
Rugrats in Paris, the movie.
that's
Rugrats
a
in Paris.
Brian.
Yeah, that's got to be Brian's. Yeah.
Rugrats in Paris. Okay,
The movie. Yeah.
all right.
We'll see what that goes up against. We can pop up only on tournament fights.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
not
wait.
the first one. It's the sequel.
I have something for that.
Yeah, right. Only on tournament fights. Yeah.
That's right. All
The
right.
Rugrats movies are kind of a slight guilty pleasure for me because I really love the show. I don't mind those movies.
Yeah, same here. Yeah,
I just haven't seen them in 25 years, so I don't know if they hold up or not.
yeah.
I saw Hey Arnold the movie in theaters.
117. Fast Times at Ridgemont
Fast
High.
Times at Ridgemont High. That's not on mine. I'm actually not a big fan of that.
That might be a Wolfman.
Actually, no. For some reason, I always get that movie confused with Dazed and Confused. I actually really do like Fast Times. It's not on my list, but yeah. But
I like Fast Times more than Dazed and Confused. I'll say
yeah.
that.
Is
'Cause I remember like
Wolfman-
Judge Reinhold like working at the fast food joint or whatever.
Yeah. What's up?
Has Wolfman done a 128? Because it was numbered.
I think he's only done a 64 so far.
Yeah,
He's
so
gonna
it's
do a
probably not
128
Wolfman,
eventually.
it was numbered 117.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So Wolfman has his
it was Jacob.
Jacob.
yeah.
Okay.
So Wolfman has his 128 scheduled for like July or something like that.
Mhm.
So we'll be
Alright.
seeing his soon. But
Let's make sure we get Dan Skip Allen on there, and we'll have a 6-hour show.
yeah, right.
2 6
yeah.
hours.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even the championship
Billy
half bracket will be
Madison.
4
Oh,
hours.
there it is.
There it is,
Billy
Billy
Madison.
Madison. Like
It's always
clockwork.
on there.
It's
It's gotta be
always on there. Like
I
clockwork.
swear that we
Malcolm.
had both Billy Madison
Well, I
and
mean-
Happy Gilmore on our last mystery tournament.
Yeah, I think we
swear.
did. I think we did.
Well, I mean, I don't really hate. I don't hate Billy Madison because I gave it a rewatch. Sanders. I mean, I do like.
Jacob is not a fan.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah, right.
No, I know.
You might like him more than he does, but you're still not like a huge fan. I know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it's not top 10 Sanders.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jacob! All of a sudden, had something come up. You got
Yeah,
to
it
play
can be
the show. What's that?
Well, this one might bring Jacob back. We got blind spotting, so you can come back. to that
Okay,
one.
blind spotting.
'Cause I know it's on his list.
Yeah,
it's
that's
on
definitely
my
on
list.
mine.
Yeah, that's on a couple of people's. All
It's on Malcolm's, yeah. So
right, there you go.
I think it's also on Henry's as well.
One you hate and
everybody
one you
has,
love.
well, yeah.
All right.
29. The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, which is probably on a lot of lists.
It's on multiple lists, so yeah, no, it's a lot of people's. Oh yeah, it's always a reliable one.
I don't know if Batman Begins. I don't have done.
I think we've had Dark Knight on like 3 or 4 of these mystery tournaments as well.
Yeah,
it
right.
pops up a lot. Oh,
yeah, pretty popular. Right.
They can move some things around.
76.
Yeah, right.
1987.
Yeah, Untouchables.
We have the Untouchables. I know that one's on Chris Scott's list, and I think maybe Dan skip that one.
It sounds like something Dan would be into.
Yeah.
Once again,
I need to give that movie another rewatch because that's one that every 3 or 4 years I rewatch to see if I can get more into it. And I've never been super into it, but I always give it a chance. Every couple of years, I give it another shot and watch it because I do like the cast and I like the idea and whatever. Yeah. So yeah,
when I watch it, I feel like I'm watching like an overly scripted like a play or something like that. Like it just seems like a little I don't know. It just doesn't feel like I'm like a full movie to me. I don't know. There's something weird about it. I think it's the way they speak or something. Yeah. Right.
45. Flatliners 1990.
The Flatliner, is definitely a Chris Scott movie because we did it for Wheel of Movies, and it was his movie on Wheel of Movies. So
there you go.
So he was on. Yeah. So
okay.
Flatliner. Which
we haven't had any like of my like unique ones yet that are only on my list. You know, I mean, it's like Ed Wood and Back to the Future, Happy Gilmore. Those, everybody has those, but like
45.
Unique
Walk
ones.
Hard.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Walk Hard. There you go.
Walk Hard. There's one of your unique ones.
For sure.
So,
yeah, that's definitely on my list. I just picked up the Steelbook Blu-ray at Walmart of Walk Hard, so it's pretty great.
Oh, nice. And I thought maybe Jacob had it on his list too. I can't remember.
Maybe I can't remember. Yeah. But good stuff.
Yeah. And it's on Brian's, he says.
118. Prisoners 2013.
Prisoner. That movie's definitely on my list. I love Prisoners. So.
All right.
One of the few Denis Villeneuve movies I actually like. So
I've had to come to realize though, I like more of his movies than I don't like though. Really, Arrival's the only one that really pisses me off. So yeah, everything else I've mostly enjoyed.
There was one other movie, but I can't think of all of his movies. Though.
Sicario is great. So that's my favorite. Sicario is awesome. Sicario rules. Yeah. Right. Josh Brolin just did one of those GQ, like talking about all his roles.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. We have Amistad. That's definitely a Dan movie.
Yeah.
Sure. Amistad.
Yeah. Which, Amistad's a mixed bag for me when I go back to it. I feel like Spielberg's more interested in the courtroom drama than he is like the slavery stuff in that movie. And it's like, because he would then, deal with that same kind of stuff in Lincoln, like and go back to it. So I feel like he's kind of more interested in that when you watch it.
I've seen the movie twice. I saw it right like around the time it came out, and then I saw it like a year ago, something like that. So.
Yeah. Still a good movie, but I feel like it's a tale of two movies.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2. That might be yours, Austin, maybe? I don't know.
I think I only had Toy Story 3 on my 128. Now Toy Story 2, I will just to spoil a little bit, will be on my after the 128. I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Coming up, but those are not on the wheel yet. So
it could be Jacob or Brian.
Jacob or Brian, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is for Toy Story.
Yeah.
Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
I'm not sure who has that one.
Is that a Steven? If I remember, like, is that Steve? I think he liked that movie a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Steven, maybe no, I don't even think it's Chris Scott.
No, I'm pretty sure I remember that being on Steven's episode because I had never seen it. I watched it for that episode because I just missed it or I never finished it or something, and I watched it for that, and it was okay. It's like
because I think I remember him saying something in the when we did the later series 2004 that him being disappointed that Sky Captain didn't go far.
Yeah, he's a big fan of that.
It's a movie that's like a lot more faithful to the comic book. Like it's kind of based more on comic.
I like it visually. I just don't find it that interesting other than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks good on Blu-ray. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Right. 13.
Casper. That either a Brian pick or a Chris Scott pick, I think. So.
Yeah, it could also be an alternate. Somebody's list. Yeah. But I like Casper. I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I've always liked it.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, I know Brian had it on his best family movies list.
Actually,
so.
I think I know what it is. I think Casper might have been on Ross's.
Ross Bristow.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
sometimes forget about Ross. Yeah, Ross has
Yeah.
his in there too. Yeah,
Yep.
because he's a big family guy as well with Hook and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
90s family films.
54. The Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. That's got to be a Jacob one. I'm like fairly
I
certain.
think he's a big fan of that movie. Yeah.
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 Which I love the music in it. I don't have it in my list or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
16. Wedding Singer.
The Wedding Singer.
That's a
I'm not sure
JPO.
if
That's a
Oh, yeah.
JPO. That's like one of his favorite movies. Yeah, he loves The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
like
that
one of
makes
his.
sense.
That might even be his favorite Sandler. I think he said it before. Like he just loves that movie.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. No, he's a big fan of Wedding Singer.
Nice. All right.
That's 3 Sandler movies so far from what
Yeah.
40. House of 1,000 Corpses.
Well, gonna
Oh,
be
that's
you,
mine!
Austin.
Yay! Finally.
Yeah.
All right, and it's not going to go far at all because nobody else likes
Yeah.
it except me. Excellent.
Yeah, but
I can't wait
but
for it to get shot down in the first round. It'll be great.
Yeah. But spoiler alert: having more Sandler movies make it for the lack of no Sandler movies on rank 'em on Sunday because we're going off a certain list and there's no Sandler for best comedies of all time. So we might have to have a moment of silence for no Adam Sandler.
Not even Happy Gilmore, huh? Interesting.
Yeah. No.
All right.
No, I mean it's one of those ones like when I was going down those lists, like I actually had to go back to that decade because I thought maybe I missed something out there, but no, the panel that was on for the 90s, like I mean, granted, like they all had the ones they wanted to bring out first anyway, and and things were just getting on really quickly. I think it was just one of those ones like that. Just they may have just had it slightly down lowered and just didn't come up. So.
Yeah. Well, Brian says he's waiting for Big Daddy to pop up on the wheel. Well, the Water Boy I know is there. I know. I think Punch Drunk Love might be in there too. So
a couple of his more dramatic ones, could be on there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I finally got a unique one. I got House of 1,000 Corpses on there, so there you go.
136. Fritz the Cat.
Oh no, it's back.
Oh, Jacob, you got to be on for Fritz the Cat.
Fritz the Cat. There it is. Yeah.
Well, it's one of his alternates he threw on there. I know for sure. I've seen it.
Oh,
I
man.
watched it for him. There you
Same
go,
here.
Jacob. If you're
Yep,
still
I saw it
watching, Fritz the Cat, baby. All right. Hey, you know
Those
what?
wacky ones.
You never know, man. Sometimes anarchy rules on tournament fights. It could fucking
Like,
win a
fine,
tournament.
Yeah.
You never know, man. It could win. We could be in crazy mode that night and just
The only thing that'll
do
make it perfect is if it's the only sweating shows up next.
right.
It's wedding. There you go. Yeah.
Well, it's
Hey,
unique when
good.
they need Ace Ventura when nature calls to show up. Come on.
68. Employee.
Oh, there you go.
of the
There's one of
month,
my
2006.
kind of off
Employee
the
of the
wall one.
month.
Yeah, Employee of the Month. That's mine for sure because I'm a big fan of that movie. It's got my boy Efren Ramirez from Napoleon. I like Dane Cook and Dax Shepard and Harlan Williams, all those guys. So. All right.
It's actually fairly comedy heavy, this mystery tournament.
This one is
is.
very comedy heavy so far. Even if you include like stuff like Toy Story 2 and what, it's a lot of comedy on here so far. Yeah.
84. Happy Gilmore.
Whoa, that already
1996.
showed up, so we can't have Happy Gilmore twice.
All right,
so.
gotta skip that. All right,
We'll
so
skip that.
bypass that and go again.
Which I won't remove it. I'll leave it there for another time. So.
All right, we're on number 38.
All right. So we're over halfway.
138. Tommy Boy.
Well, there's another comedy.
Another
Comedy
comedy,
Boy.
yeah, Comedy Boy. Okay,
Which is on my.
it's on mine as well.
128. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Comedy was great.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a very heavy comedy week.
Yeah.
This and Rankin.
13. Alien.
Or the first Alien. So that one's
Okay.
on my list. I don't know if it's on yours, Austin. The
No,
first
it'll be
one.
on. It may or may not pop up on my after the 128 coming up. So
Okay,
but
nice.
it's not in there yet. Because obviously I'm super heavy on Aliens over Alien, but I still, again, don't get me wrong, Alien is a masterful horror movie. Like it's great. I just don't watch it as often as I watch Aliens.
Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
No, that's excellent.
Yeah.
All right, Alien.
The Departed.
The
2006.
Departed. I'm not sure. That could be a Steven one. I'm not.
That's a Henry. That's like one of his favorite movies of all time. So that could
Yeah.
have been even from that.
I think it
Henry,
might Dan's maybe.
yeah, it could be
Dan
Dan.
as well. Yeah.
And also maybe Wolfman. It could be on a few. So
Yeah, a few people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like The Departed. I don't love The Departed, but I like it. I like it.
Same. I like it. I don't love it. Yeah.
But if it's on, I mean, it's still a good Martin Scorsese movie. Like, I won't turn it off.
Yeah.
It's good.
21. Back to the Future Part 3.
Future
Part
Part 3. So we have
Okay.
1 and 3 so far. We don't have 2.
Okay.
So
All right.
right.
Let's see if we can get the whole trilogy on there. We
Yeah,
could.
right.
There's still time.
we could. Yep. Let's see.
Okay. I like it more and more now that I've gotten into westerns the last 10 years. So I appreciate all
Yeah,
the
same.
homages.
94. Shaun the Sheep movie.
Shaun the Sheep.
Yeah.
That's a
Gotta be
Jacob one.
taken.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shaun the Sheep, which I saw it in theaters and I actually really liked it. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too. It's
No,
not
I was
bad.
gonna say, Brian, part 3 is probably gonna be on my after the 128 as well. Part 2 and 3, I think so. Yeah, that'll be on there.
I can't remember if I had Part 3 on my after the 128, and I might have. I can't remember though.
But yeah, I mean,
Really
that movie has so many. When you start watching westerns like I have, they casted everybody in that movie that's like in a side part in the saloon or whatever, or in the shooting range or at the parties. Like it's all these character actors who were in westerns like in the 60s and 70s and shit like that. Everybody, and then you
That's
go
awesome,
back and
yeah.
watch those movies, and you're like, hey, it's the guy from Back to the Future 3. There's like a whole
Yeah.
bunch of those guys, so they're everywhere.
I think he uses the name Clint Eastwood. There's a lot of Easter egg kind of things. Yeah.
He
Nice.
was Pat Buttram.
Yeah.
Everybody everywhere will
Yeah.
say Clint Eastwood is the
97.
biggest
They
yellow
live.
belly in the West. They live.
Where They Live, which I don't know if that's on my list. I think it was on the after the 128 actually. Yeah.
That was on. Do you have Papa West stuff in there?
I might I can't remember if I have Papa West. That might be one to double check because I really should have his.
Because that won
he's
his
done
60. That won his 64. That was one of the first ones to win that.
Yeah, because we used to have Papa West on the show all the time, and then he just all of a sudden got really, really busy and can't do much of anything.
He's getting married too. He's got family shit going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a very busy man now.
The Papa West do 128, so there was a 97 one. as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be on
I
something.
don't
I
think he did,
think
128.
JPO. It sounds like something JPO might have.
Maybe
Yeah,
because of Roddy Piper and all that. Yeah. I mean, it also won our wrestlers in movies tournament, so which
Yeah,
makes
right.
sense.
Yep.
And according to Watch Mojo, they live as Waddy Piper's only good
37.
movie.
Apocalypse
Yeah.
Now.
Apocalypse Now. It's one of mine. Yeah.
Which is also on my list. So
Yeah, it's one of mine.
on a few lists too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. Apocalypse Now. All right.
45.
All right. 45.
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You
Okay.
Can. I feel like that's
Yeah.
been kind of popping up more and more. Catch Me If You Can.
Yes.
I think
Uh-huh.
that's definitely on my list. Whether or not that's
It might be Steven Shepard as well. I know he's a pretty big fan of that.
Yeah, and I think maybe Wolfman maybe had it on
Maybe
his
as
list
well.
too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's
Yeah.
Spielberg's most Scorsese movie.
Yeah, it is.
96. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest
Dead Man's
2006.
Chest. Okay.
That's on my list for sure. I have the first 3 Pirates on my list.
Mhm.
It could be on Steven Shepard's, but I know he's bigger on the 3rd one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Dead Man's Chest. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. Mhm.
Chess.
11. The Breakfast Club.
Breakfast
That one is a
Club.
Chris Scott one for
Yeah.
sure, and then also probably a Dan.
Yeah. Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Club.
I really like the Breakfast Club, but I didn't grow up with it like a lot of people did, so I just really like it. You know, it's good.
Yeah, like I can't remember if it was on the list to choose from, Malcolm, for rank 'em, but I remember there was on some list, and I was trying to rank it. I'm like, I don't remember it being that funny. I remember it being good, but not like that funny. So I'm kind of like
what's this?
Breakfast
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah, I mean, once again, I can't remember who was on there. I mean, it's classed as the comedy on IMDb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
no,
right.
it's definitely like got a lot of comedy in it. Yeah, it's like, but yeah, when I think of like
More subtle
80s
comedy.
comedy, like that's not my first notion, but yeah, I think of it more of like a coming of age drama with some comedy in it. You know, that sort
Yeah.
of thing. But
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
comedic
no,
elements.
those ones like there's a lot of movies that really on those lists. Like I know I said no to because I don't
28.
consider them.
Mission
Yeah.
Impossible Fallout.
Mission
Oh,
Impossible Fallout, which
Okay.
I believe that's on my 128. But the thing is, it's a recent addition, so I don't know if it got added by the time we started like doing these lists. So
Mm.
I don't know. but
Yeah,
it could be on
Richie
several.
might have had that as well. He's a big fan.
Yeah.
You know, he was. I know that's his favorite one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I know Fallout's come up a few times. So.
Oh yeah.
I
that
think I
one's
actually think Dan might have had it too. So.
Maybe.
yeah. Fallout's got to be like my third or fourth, like in my rankings, something like that. So.
80. The Fly, 1986.
The Fly, that's probably
that's on
your list.
Yep, and probably on
I know
Jacob's
that-
list as well, because I know he's become a really big fan of that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That I know he's been pretty big on it recently.
Yep.
Could be a Wolfman too. Like I know he's a horror guy.
Yeah, it's definitely on mine. But yeah, the Fly's awesome.
Yeah.
Cruel Intentions.
Cruel Intentions.
Intentions,
All right,
okay.
sure. That's
Sure.
unique, really doesn't show up much.
It's
I don't know
probably
who has
it's
that.
probably just an alternate. Yeah.
Yeah. It could be like a Dan one, maybe. And I'm like trying to think who would.
I don't know.
would have it on there.
That's a movie I just haven't sat down and watched all the way through in forever. I might have to rewatch that one.
I mean,
It's been a minute.
I think JPO might like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
That kind of
Ross
sounds
or
right.
Wolf, I
Because
don't
the
know,
movie
yeah, something.
that like I had a big crush on Selma Blair after that because that kiss, woo, yeah, in that movie, yeah. All right,
51. We're in the home stretch here. All right.
144. Coda.
Coda. That's got to be a Jacob Barber.
That's
one, I think.
Jacob. That was his. That was like his favorite movie the year it came out. So yeah, I would imagine
Yeah.
that's his. He's.
But I still haven't seen that, so that's a blind spot. So I'm not gonna have an excuse to watch it. So
Yeah, I think it's an
on
Apple
Apple.
movie. Yeah, I was gonna say Apple.
TV Plus.
yeah, about the deaf girl. Is that what it is?
The Deaf Family. I think it's a whole family or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole
No,
family.
actually,
okay.
I think the father's deaf, but I think the girl's not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Is
think.
it
You're really
the
hot
girl
on that.
growing up in a deaf family? So.
Yeah.
High Fidelity.
We got High Fidelity, which I'm not sure who has that. Maybe JPO.
I know I've got it.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe
That could be a Steven or Wolfman as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's
I feel like
kind of goes hand in hand with it.
for Jack Black movies, like when we do the Jack Black matches, it's rated quite a bit lower than most of his other movies for me personally. So.
That's another one I need to rewatch. I just haven't seen it in like 20 years. I need to go back and watch High Fidelity, probably even before that tournament. That would be one of the ones I would prioritize for myself to like rewatch that I just haven't seen since I rented it in like 02.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it since then.
I mean, it's
but I
also
need
one
to.
of those ones that, from what I remember, I don't think Jack Black's got a big role in the deal.
He just works at the store, so like every time they're at the store, he's like hanging around, but every time they're not at the store, he's like not in the movie. Yeah, so it's just when they're hanging around there.
Yeah, I used a clip of it for the scene and heard, and it was John Cusack yelling at someone in the record store. Is Philip Seymour Hoffman in that? I can't remember who he's yelling at.
I think so.
At somebody.
I think so.
Yeah, but like somebody in that though. Yeah.
Mhm.
The Sixth Sense, 1999.
The Sixth Sense, which I don't know who has that. That one's a mystery to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like it, but it's not on mine.
It could be a Ross one. It could be a
Ross or a Wolfman, something. Yeah,
a Wolfman, something like that. But I know that's definitely not Chris. He hates M. Night Shyamalan. So yeah,
I've realized I'm actually a really, really big fan of M. Night Shyamalan overall. I only really dislike one or two of his movies. I like most of his movies.
Fan.
So I have to admit I'm a fan. If I made a like top 12 or top 10 or 12 favorite directors, he might be on there. Like, cause I like most of his movies, so I would have to admit it.
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is not in High
he's not.
Okay.
Well, he's in Almost Famous. Yeah. Is he in the other one from 2000?
Yeah.
Almost Famous.
Yeah, right.
One of the other one. Similar movies.
Hunt for the Wilder People.
Oh, that might be yours, Malcolm. There you go.
I mean, I can't think of anyone else who might have. Although that being said, like it is one of those New Zealand movies that did get a lot of screenings in the States as well. So
and I really like it now because I love Taika Waititi, but at the time that I did this, I remember that I hadn't seen it yet. Yeah. I don't think I only saw it for like about a year ago, something like that.
Yeah, I saw it on Netflix about a year ago. I watched it for something we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of which, in select cinemas around the states, Upwards is finally out.
37.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Nice. We're going to check it out.
It was a
Oh, we
Heat.
have Heat. Yeah, it's got to be a Steven Shepard one. I know he's
Yeah, he's big on Heat. I like Heat as well. I consider that for my F128, but I didn't quite make it. But I like it more and more I see it. It's really, really good.
It could be a Henry one too. Like I think he likes.
Yeah.
It. So yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think it's Dan as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Too,
Dodgeball.
Oh nope.
Oh, gotta skip that. We already had it.
Skip
All right.
that. Multiple people have it on their list.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Happy Gilmore.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Third time. We can't have that again. I mean, it is random. There's a chance that it could land on the exact same thing. That is a possibility.
Will just really wants Happy Gilmore to get another.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. She really wants Happy Gilmore to
biased.
win. That's right.
Yeah.
Wants
Children
Dodgeball to
of
win.
Men.
Oh yeah, here we go. That's
okay.
a huge Shepard one. Children of Men.
Yeah. I don't like Children of Men. I never liked it. I know I'm in the minority. But
I need to
I'm not a fan of
rewatch
that
it.
movie.
I've only seen it once. So.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it.
Well, you say that, Jacob, but we could get Billy Madison again. We got a few more slots.
Yeah,
pop
right.
up again. The lady could say Billy Madison.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
49. A Goofy Movie.
Goofy movie.
There you go.
That's definitely a Brian one. For sure.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Because like I think that a Goofy was a tad overrated, but I mean it's fine.
I rewatched it for one of those tournaments. It just didn't do a lot for me. Like now, as a 38-year-old man, it just doesn't do much for me.
Yeah,
now. Yeah. Just me personally.
I like the Powerline song, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
32. Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. That could be a Chris Scott one or a Dan one, possibly.
It is currently, I know, Henry's favorite movie. It's his number one, but yeah.
Well, it is. I thought he had Big Lebowski. I know he had that for a while.
It's always in the top. Big Lebowski always in the top 3, but I think he reshuffles his top 10 every 2 weeks. And
Really?
so right now, I think Stand By Me is like number 1. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Life of Pi 2012.
Life of Pi.
Life of Pi.
Okay.
I'm not sure who has that. That could be a Dan one also. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Could be a Ross one maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could also be like someone's alternate.
Somebody's alternate. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that.
Because there's no numbers in front of it. It could have just been some of the alternates that people sent you, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Life of Pi. Okay. Couple more slots, almost done.
8. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless
Oh,
Mind.
there you go, JP.
All right. Okay. All right.
All right. So we'll be there after just being on like a couple tournaments last week.
Yep. Finally winning one. Yeah.
Yeah.
For 2004. All right.
Where we at
61. 61. Right. So we got four more slots. Right. Last four. Final four.
All right.
There you go. All right.
36. Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man. So that's on my.
Is that Ross?
I think it was on Ross's 64 from what I remember. But,
and also, it's on my after the 128 too. So I had it on.
Okay.
There, so.
All right. Nice.
But yeah, I think it's one of the better Robin Williams movies for me. One of the better.
It's another one I haven't seen in like 20 years that I might want to rewatch. I just haven't gone back to it forever.
It's good, but it's kind of long. So I can't remember. I think it's like 2.5 hours or something like that. Yeah.
Let me see. Bicentennial Man is 2 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah, kind of long.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
I mean,
25.
It's about the same length as This Is Doubtfire, though.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
The Deer Hunter is definitely that's a Dan movie. 100%. I remember that being on there because I remember rewatching it for that, and I was like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Deer Hunter. I like about an hour. Like well, it's a 3-hour movie. I like an hour of that 3 hours. I like the stuff when they finally get to Vietnam, it gets really good, but it takes an hour and a half to get there. So it just took forever for me.
Well, I remember that like in my last job, I had it playing in the background, and then like they're just at this party, this like wedding thing for so long, and like all this nonsense happening, and like I can't take this anymore. And then like I got right to the part where they finally are like going to Vietnam, and like I'm already like over this movie. Like so I just turned it off. I'm like,
The Vietnam stuff is really good, actually. If you just like start with that, that stuff is great. It's actually really, really well done. But yeah, it just takes forever to get there. So yeah, if I ever did, I'd just start in the middle.
But speaking of deer, I was out delivering stuff yesterday. I saw 15 deer in like this little pack. So I made a little video that I might put on my social, like Facebook or something.
I get them. I get them on my hill. I have woods behind my condo here. I get them on my hill. I put deer feed out there every day, and I've got them almost trained to where if they'll stand up there. Sometimes they'll be in the distance of the woods, and they'll see me and they won't run because they know I'm just like pouring stuff out, and they'll just chill for a second. Then 5 minutes later, they'll come down and eat everything. So I got pictures and video of that.
Yeah, I got pretty close to them because like they weren't moving. I could have walked right up to them and maybe petted them, but like I don't know if like deer can be dangerous or something. So I'm like, I won't get too close.
I probably wouldn't just to be safe, but
yeah,
I mean, if you've seen the ring, you know deer can be dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, that is true.
I usually just don't pet wild animals that I don't know, anyways.
Yeah,
just to be safe.
Well, I mean, that you don't know what diseases are.
Yeah.
What do we have?
We got Creed on there, so
Creed.
That one I believe it's on my list. Probably like Jacob's and maybe JPO.
It's mine as well. I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of us that have it on there. So yeah.
Creed, a tournament fight favorite that lasted what, like five years or something like that. I mean, it ran the table for a while. Yeah, along with Moneyball and some of those.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We got a couple left, like two more, something like that.
No, last one.
Oh, the last one. Okay.
Star Wars: The Rise of
Oh
Skywalker.
no, this is Chris
Oh no,
Scott.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
oh no, not again.
The last one. Whoa. I had to talk about that one on a Wheel of Movies. Ooh, that was not fun.
Well, you know what? We sometimes need those ones that we just skip ahead for time's sake. So
yeah, that'll be one for sure. But so when I rewatched it, though, I realized that it's not the worst Star Wars movie. I wasn't sure because I thought it might be the one I liked the least, but no, it's definitely Attack of the Clones. That movie is better than Attack of the Clones, but not better than any other Star Wars.
That'd be a fun match.
So it's actually Creed 2 that actually lasts on it. Well, Creed 2 lasted 3 episodes, but I don't think the first Creed actually did. Yeah,
Creed 2, that makes sense. So yeah, that'll do it for the 64, but we still have to do, I'm going to open it,
the other wheel with our Wheel of Movies wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, which has a way more on it because we haven't been removing stuff like we have. And actually, I got to remember, I got to add all of mine, but it's just a matter of just copy and paste it real quick. So I'm gonna add mine to Wheel of Movies list. I haven't done that yet. So I just pasted it, but there's so many on here that it freezes it for a second because there's literally so many on here. You just give it a minute, and there you go. Yep, they're
all right.
They're all there.
Shuffle it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll hit the little. If you see it, the top. I don't even know if it'll even show the little.
Yeah,
shuffle.
We'll see. Yeah, you could try.
I'll just shuffle it. Give it a couple.
All right, spin it up, and we'll see what comes up for Wheel of Movies. What we got to do deep
right.
dive. Hopefully it's something good. Come on, be something good.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't even have to be great. Just be something good. We'll be fine with that.
Yes, on this list we have 1,582 movies, but whatever it lands on, we'll be doing a 1-hour deep dive on Wednesday. So we'll see.
Come on, something good. Just something good. That's all I'm asking for.
Good.
Doesn't even have to be great. Just good.
Yeah. Billy Madison, right?
Creed.
Okay.
Oh, just Creed. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, once again, all right. So Creed comes up again. Okay. Hey, but there's stuff to talk about there. It's a good movie.
Yeah. So
totally yeah.
So anyone who wants to do it, we usually do like about a 3-person panel or something like that. So if anyone wants to jump on and talk Creed, we can do it.
Well, who's got it on their list? Malcolm, do you have it on your list? So
I do.
Yeah. I know JPO likes it more than any of the Rocky movies. He's a big fan of Creed. So, I mean, we definitely got options kind of in our group. Whoever wants to jump on that one. Yeah.
It's nice having Rocky Balboa in his corner for this one, so I like that.
I mean, there's a good chance at the time you're doing it, I'm going to be certain.
We can maybe ask I know JPO. Yeah, he's a huge fan of it. He likes it more than that's his favorite Rocky movie, just in the whole franchise. And then I'm sure some other people, are big
I mean,
on it.
I would say try JPO first.
Yeah,
Find
definitely.
out
Yeah.
exactly why he likes it better than the other movies.
Right. No, I'd love to hear it because that's interesting.
So I don't know if this is like new news. I just got a breaking news that popped up here. They say Elizabeth Debicki cast for Wonder Woman in the James Gunn universe. So I don't know if that's like some breaking news or if it's already known out there. But I don't know who that is.
What?
Elizabeth Debicki. I don't know. But
She
yeah,
was
that's your-
Princess Diana in the Crown TV series.
okay. Yeah. So yeah.
She was the chick who was showing in Tenet, who was showing him how to do everything, like all the gun stuff and everything. Like she's been in stuff lately.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't see anything as far as like when I click news for her. Maybe unless it's on
But-
Twitter.
But I take it with a
saying
grain
stuff.
of salt.
Yeah.
I just realized it was Comic Book Cast 2, and that guy.
Oh, dude, get
had
that
lot
guy
of
out. That
BS.
guy
Get
spreads
it out, yeah.
BS rumors. That guy just reports any dumb,
Yeah, so like maybe not
unfounded rumor
Yeah.
he hears on the internet from some
I didn't
dumb
realize
Joe
that.
Blow website. Like he just reports everything. So no,
because what it says actually is James Gunn addresses Elizabeth Debicki casting. So I don't know if that even is confirmed or anything.
well, she could be casted in some other movie in just some other role. It doesn't say Wonder Woman, so that's
Yeah.
That could be people
Well, it says
just going,
Wonder
"Oh,
Woman."
I wonder if they play Wonder Woman."
Yeah. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, that'll do it for us though for this episode. So yeah, we got the Wheel of Movies in. We got the 64 for Tuesday. So if you're on that and you tuned in, then if you have any blind spots, you're welcome to watch them if you have some time. So yeah, I know I'm gonna watch. There's one movie that I hadn't seen, but I can't remember what it was. You have to send me the list, but I know I have one.
Was it
blind
the
spot.
D Train?
Oh yeah,
Coda.
no,
It was
no, it wasn't
Coda.
D Train.
Oh,
Coda.
Coda,
yeah.
I think it was.
Coda.
Yeah, it was Coda. I haven't seen Coda yet, so I'll watch
Mhm.
Coda for that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, but yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, we'll just do a couple quick plugs and that'll be it. So we'll go to Malcolm. What do you have going on?
I mean, you can find me on Tape Productions. I host Rankum every Sunday. Tomorrow we're doing top shop comedies of all time. And you can find me on the mystery tournament, obviously, this week.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm also popping up posting trivia over on Full Metal and all that. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And Austin, what do you have?
Well, I got a busy night ahead of me just tonight, so you can bounce around the different channels. You can set your notification for keeping on the Movie Hero Network because Jacob Barber, who was in the chat, he wrote up another trivia triathlon. So I'll be participating in that with my fellow Lonely Marks, JPO and Richie, and I believe Jacob Cameron. I think we're all competing up against each other, and Barber will be hosting it tonight. So you can stick it right here on the Movie Hero Network around 9 o'clock. We'll be doing that. So just in about a little over an hour and a half or so. And then right after that, over on Mega Movie Z, speaking of Wolfman, myself and him in honor of St. Patty's Day tomorrow. Last year, we did our monthly mistake drinking game for Leprechaun in the Hood, and tonight we'll be going back to the Hood. So, so if you want to switch over to Mega Movie Z and hit that notification bell, and then right after trivia, you can watch me get hammered on screen. So every time he says "me gold" or we see a clover or they smoke weed in that movie or say "motherfucker," there's a couple of different things that are all over that movie. So yeah, not a great movie. I'm halfway through my rewatch. It's not great. Got to finish it in a minute.
Yeah. Well, I'll watch / listen to all of that when I'm out doing deliveries tonight. 'Cause I'm going out to work tonight because Saturday's a big money day, so I'm gonna go hit that. And then let's see. I won't get in too much in it. I'll just say if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely I do that. That definitely helps us out a lot. If you're already subscribed, then just share this out or tell the people that you know to come check out the Movie Hero Network. And also, if you leave comments or like interacting in the chat, always helps a lot too. It all goes towards the algorithms, all that stuff. But and then just this week we got the mystery tournament, obviously on Tuesday, but then on Friday we're doing Austin after the 128. So he sent me his list, so I'm going to be putting that together. And then I'll just give you the next week because we got Jack Black versus Ben Stiller next week, and then for Austin's birthday we'll be doing a mystery speed tournament. He's got a bit of a twist to it that we'll find out when we tune into that. And then let's see, we're doing a wheel of movies obviously on Wednesday night, probably about 9. I mean, sometimes we go a little early. We might do it at 8.
It'll be 9 because I'm going to be hosting an A set at 8, so we'll go at 9.
Okay, yeah, we'll go at 9. Sure,
yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah.
So especially if
talking
JPO's
Creed.
on that, we'll do A set and then we'll just hop on over and talk Creed. So that'll
yeah,
work
there
out.
we go.
Yeah,
and then we also have a seen and heard movie trivia tournament match that's going to be happening Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I know that
Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. And I know that let's see.
That one's Aaron J. Is a Brian Nussbaum.
And Russell Howell.
Yeah.
And then Michael Wolfman Wyndham. So.
So our next preliminary matchup.
Yeah. So just watch for that, and that's what.
Next Thursday, again, set your notifications. At some point next Thursday, podcast about movies will be back. Speaking of the blind ranking show that we did, what we do out of that is we each pick numbers and spun some additional wheels at the end, and we've got a 4-pack of movies to talk about. And we're going to be talking Mars Attacks, The Terminator, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Hot Fuzz. So interesting little 4-pack of movies on there that we got.
Oh, good movies,
Yeah, so because it was the two leftover action movies and 2 leftover comedies, but one of those is like kind of almost like a spoof of or satire of action movies with Hot Fuzz. So yeah,
nice, yeah. Sounds good then, And then just for anyone who's might be interested, we decided that we don't have any dates set yet, but our next exhibition match for the Seen and Heard movie trivia will be all bad movies, like movies that are rated at 40% or under on Rotten Tomatoes. So we're going to do an April Fool's match.
Seen and Heard April Fool's edition. So
so if you want to be on that, just let me know. Like I probably will have JPO on there. I've already talked to him because he's into that, but anyone else who wants to be a part of that, some bad movies, just let me know. So but that'll do it for us tonight. So for Malcolm Lay, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.